Alright, very brief little video. I wanted to try base set only. Some people were talking about it online, so I thought I'd give it a spin. We're of course taking our favorite deck, Rain Dance, in there. So one of the key things that we're losing, all of our trainers are fine, but we are losing Lapras and Articuno. So Lapras is there to kill Mr. Mime. Guess what's not in this format? No Mr. Mime. Our main op is gone. Our main op now is basically Electabuzz. So instead of Articuno and Lapras, we're going to need some other kind of backup attacker because we can't be taking all of our damage on Blastoise. We will attack with him more here than other formats. I decided to try Poliwrath. My thinking on doing this is that the things we can't kill immediately are things like Lickitungs, Chanseys, Kangaskhan's, things that have big bodies that have to build up energy. So Poliwrath can help us take the energy off those things, help us kind of stall them out, help control. So we have an attacker that can do up to 70 damage with our plus power, or we have one that can strip energy. And Poliwrath can do 50 damage off the water gun as well, something to keep in mind. So that's really the only changes. I also subbed out a super potion. I changed that to a maintenance, just so we can put cards back in the deck. It's actually turned out to be pretty good in this run. And let's get into some game actions, okay? Alright, let's see if we have a game of base set only indeed. Oh, this is a great setup. We might not be against a true base set deck, but we will find out. This... okay, could be. Miss on the bubble. We gotta go into Blastoise and then Oak, as long as we don't get, oof. That's gonna be bad. We need plus power to take out an Electabuzz. Oh, they don't have the energy though. So we get to Breeder into Blastoise. Rain Dance, Rain Dance. Okay, so we can maintenance something back before we go in. We would be losing a lot of energy. They wouldn't quite kill us next turn. We can't really get a gust. We could try maintenance and see what we get. I think we put the retrievals back. We get another breeder. That's not good. I think we just make them have it. They could do 80, 90. If they have 2 plus powers, I think we have to go for the Oak. And then, yeah, we have to go for the Oak. Not necessarily good. We do have a backup just in case, so we can Hydro Pump here. Where are our Poliwags? Okay, they did remove our energy. Doing a pretty good job of that. That's bad, but we can get the switch. Notably, we're kind of stuck. We could get a switch. We could get an Oak. I think we might just... well, if we Oak, we're out of all our Blastoises, right? Yeah, we only have one Blastoise. But... that could just straight up get us killed, though, is what I'm scared of. I think we just have to go for it. How much energy are we losing? 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have to go for it here. If we just straight up get a switch, we could retreat, swing in for 60, right? Because we need the plus power to really knock it out. Yeah. So, yeah, we have to go for it. Although we could get another Blastoise going. I don't think that's good enough, though. Bench that down. We'll attach here. Oak. We're running out of cards. We do get a Poliwag. get the switch. We got the breeder. I think we just pass. Well, no, we need the switch. We have to get a switch. So we're going to get rid of the oaks because we can't draw anymore for sure. We do have a final switch. And then we'll bubble and maybe switch back. Or if we water gun. Yeah, I think we just bubble. Then if they do go for the Thunder Punch, we can go back in and kill. So they need another basic here. Okay, they miss, so that's game. And water pump or hydro pump for victory. Alright, that's game. Alright, round 2 of base set only. This is an awkward hand. And we gotta go first. Let's rig our draws. Last is terrible right here. Our draws are horrific. We could just straight up die here. Yeah, this is the only move we can make. I can't oak yet. We can wait one turn to oak, so bubble is huge there. Facing down Electabuzz is pretty scary, I'm not going to lie. We could remove and then grab Bill before we go into it. That might be what we're doing. So if we remove, go down to 6 cards. Yeah, okay, I think that works out mathematically. So let's go ahead and remove one of the electric. We'll attach here. Get rid of Lass and Item Finder. Get a Bill because we could breed her into Blastoise. I would like to put the Poliwrath back, but we can't. Okay, good thing we waited. So we got Blastoise. We attach. And we oak. Rain Dance, Rain Dance, Rain Dance. We do 60. And then we can afford the Item Finder to get what? I guess Bill. Draw a couple more cards before we go in. Maintenance would have been good earlier. Maybe we wait one turn, then we can maintenance some cards back in. Well, or we just play that down. We can lose the maintenance. Okay, we're really comboing now. We can get a Poliwrath next turn. We can go ahead. No, we don't need to get rid of any energy, so we just Hydro Pump. And they're down to a Hitmonchan now. Okay, opponent surrenders. That is the end of game 2. Alright, time to play some more based only. Okay, we got a basic. No Squirtle though, importantly. And we don't get to go first, which is pretty big. Alright, we're playing in some big basics. This is going to be tough. Okay. So, we are going to look for a Squirtle. Let's keep one of our energies around. Grab Squirtle. And then next turn we oak, right? Wait, do we keep this so that we could search for a breeder? I think we keep it because we can cash this one into breeder into Blastoise. Make them play the energy first. Okay. That's actually not bad, but we can get the breeder. We could have shuffled back in, but I think getting into Blastoise is more important. And then we need a switch. And then we'll find the breeder. We can get rid of this and this for the moment. Breeder into Poliwrath. And then Rain Dance. We probably should have oaked again just to get into more cards. That's what we should have done in retrospect. Okay. Now we need to find some more draw. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we can kill that Bulbasaur, which I really like. And we can get into more cards if we want. Get rid of Breeder, grab some more waters. And, oh. And that's it. Alright, opponent's back with a base set only list. We'll see if that's actually true. For some reason, I'm doubtful. Okay, they've got additional mulligans. Some extra cards would be great because we about have a good setup because we can find Oak. We're like a Blastoise away. Ooh, that's so good. Are they trying to... Okay, they're trying to do what we're doing. Do we get to go first? Perfect. And then, oh, they're literally copying our... Okay, it's the same deck. We might want to save cards in hand to prevent or to set up another Oak, but I think we're okay here. So we'll just bubble, and then we're set up next turn. I would like to Gust that Squirtle out of here. That would be pretty nice. Well, there's two of them now, but... See what they want to go to. I mean, us going first is pretty big, to be honest, in this kind of mirror. Then we obviously want to set up the Blastoise first. Why would you do that, opponent? Okay, I mean, fair enough. I mean, energy removal is a card, as long as we don't get last. So yeah, we're definitely going to... So we want to Breeder into the Blastoise, and then we can get another one back, actually, right? We can get rid of this and this, that's fine. Then we can Breeder in the Poliwrath. We need two cards, so Rain Dance here, Rain Dance here, Computer Search for Oak. Draw. Okay, we got enough. And then we can Oak next turn. They could Blastoise us in return, but I think we can wait a second. I mean, they probably can go into Blastoise here, right? Okay, they lost a Breeder. Bubble only is so bad. Yeah, so go here. Take one from here to take off this one. And we'll Oak. We got another Breeder. We even have a Search. We have enough to kill. Rain Dance here. Get rid of the Poliwag. Oh, we should have got rid of the Squirtle. And then we just got one more to deal with. assuming they have the Blastoise. And then we can go into Poliwrath, take some energy off, or take one energy off anyway. And we do have one more no, we are out of supers. Okay, they did get more basics. I think we just need a switch, right? So we can get rid of these. Switch into Poliwrath and do Whirlpool. Okay, and Gust is pretty good. We can Gust that Squirtle out. That'd be pretty nasty. That doesn't really do much. Got Squirtle, Rain Dance here. And then Whirlpool. And then they won't be able to set up their own Rain Dance for at least another turn. Super Energy Removal doesn't really do much. Not going to be drawing anytime soon, so we'll go ahead and Whirlpool. Alright, we got some base only action. We're starting Poliwag. Not the worst thing in the world, but we would definitely like to see a Squirtle before we go into our Oak. And we won the flip. That's huge. So definitely dumping these bills. And we got Breeder. And we got Searches. And we got more Poliwags. No energy. A little bit sketchy. Bunch down another Poliwag just so if one does get taken out through something crazy, we have the option of getting some more. Do we search out I think we go ahead and look for the Squirtle now. Since we don't have any energy, we can ditch these and grab the Squirtle just because I want to be able to get into a Blastoise as soon as we can. We can definitely search for a Blastoise or go Poliwrath, just kind of depending on how things go. Okay, this is not base set only, judging by the Scyther. We don't need another Poliwag, so what do we do here? We could get the Bulbasaur. Well, let's go ahead and set up the Poliwrath on our active, and then computer search. Maybe just grab a water since we're going to lose most of this hand. Or we could try to snipe the Bulbasaur. I don't hate that. Snipe the Bulbasaur if we can. Okay, we do have the Breeder into Blastoise. And then we can energy up. Poliwrath can take this knockout, so we're good. Rain Dance here, Rain Dance. Oh, come on. Here. We don't have any energy, right? We don't need to switch, so we'll Oak. Rain Dance here, and Rain Dance here. And we have plenty more cards to draw, so we just Whirlpool and keep them off Venusaur. And then if they do stick something to the Scyther, we can come in and blast it. We could maybe get a plus power knockout with the Blastoise. Just depends on what's going on here. But we would need to find 4 more energy, which we could do. We got rid of 2 of 3 switches, right? Yeah. So the onus is kind of on them to find another basic, and we can take the energy off this Scyther. I mean, that doesn't really do much. And we can Water Gun for up to 50, right? It's not the worst. So we will energy retrieval. We're not going to need energy removal, I think, because we've already got that kind of set up with our Poliwrath, essentially. We'll go ahead and start setting up Blastoise. We've got some extra cards, either Finder or Search, so I think we just Water Gun. Doesn't really matter in this case. They've got to find another basic. And they can't really power anything up due to our Poliwrath, so Okay, so they got more basics. They'll go into the Lickitung. We might need to item finder to switch and get into Poliwrath, take the energy off the Lickitung. Already down to 4 cards. Putting the energy on the Scyther is interesting, unless they're going for knockout. I mean, that's not going to go well for them. Weird move. We don't have to do anything yet, so we'll just Whirlpool, I guess. Okay, they got more Pokemon. We might need to speed this up with a Blastoise attack, because we could deck out. It's a possibility. I don't think that's likely, but it is possible. Okay, so they got a new Scyther. You're not going to be able to attack me, so we'll just Whirlpool, take off the energy. Let's see what happens here. Let's go into the Lickitung. Yeah, I mean, fair. If they miss Tongue Wrap or Supersonic, we just strip their energy, so... Okay, they miss, so that's good for us. We can maintenance in these 2 big boys. I mean, we don't need to do anything, so let's just Whirlpool, take off the DCE, and then we can Water Gun and finish off the Lickitung. Supposing they miss Tongue Wrap, I mean, fair. We could just straight up switch, take knockout with Blastoise. They are down to 1 card. It's not the worst thing in the world. We can get rid of an Oak and a Poliwrath, since we'll only have 1 Poliwrath this game, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. We need switch into the Blastoise. We need to be able to do 50, so we need 3 more energy. Is that even something we can do yet? No. Okay, I miscounted. Alright. Maybe next turn we can do that. Okay, 2 cards in hand. Okay, that's free switch, I guess. And they missed Tongue Wrap. So we're going to Rain Dance here. We need to find 2 more energy, so we can maintenance, shuffle in Blastoise, and Super Removal. Another computer search, so we need 2 more energy is the problem. Let's see. If we Oak, we're going to lose too much, so I think we just Hydro Pump. And they missed Tongue Wrap, so, I mean, we're good. We're chilling. What are you going to go for? Super Removal or Oak? Okay, fair. Can knock both of these out. Okay, they got a Pokemon Center, fair enough. So they're already down 2. I think these decks typically around 4. I mean, the clock doesn't change too much. Yeah, we'll switch into the Poliwrath. It's not going to put much pressure on us, so... And then they're already down energy. I mean, we could just go into Hydro Pump too. Let's see what we draw. Okay, we got enough energy to do 50, which is fine. Okay, and then Hydro Pump. Okay, a bunch of Scythers. Probably got Pokemon Centers, might be trying to mill us out. Not going to be able to attack, so basically they just need to do Scyther Dance. Yeah, do we just switch? Yeah, we'll just take that energy right off, thank you, and we'll go ahead and get rid of a search. Keep ourselves energy flush. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Down 6 energy. They probably still have a bunch more. I think these decks typically run like 17 if it's Venusaur. Alright, Oaking. They almost have less cards in deck than we do. Are they down all their Venusaurs? They're down 2. And 3 Bulbasaurs. So they're going to have to get it off the back of these Scythers. Which I don't know if they're going to be able to do. Okay, they got 4 Scythers though. If they got Pokemon Centers, this could be actually trouble for us. Either one of our Pokemon, I guess, kills in 2 hits with Sands plus power, so Poliwrath is good enough. I mean, they could build up an attacker with 3 Grass, but even that doesn't take out Poliwrath, and then we just go into Blastoise. And they got 3 Retrievals down, might have 1 left. Okay, they're going to build up an attacker on bench. Why are they going straight into it? Oh, they're trying to get our Blastoise. Okay, we could search out plus power. We could look for search. I mean, they could do 30 damage to us, whatever. I'd actually like them to put the energy on. They can do 60, puts us up to 80. I mean, they could have double plus power, but let's make them have it, I guess. And that takes more energy out of their hand. Do you have the DCE? I guess we should have checked. They might. They're down 2. Do they have a 3rd? Nope. Alright, so they're trying to build up that attacker. I think we just look for the switch. We're not going to need another one of these. We can ditch an energy since we have none in graveyard. Ooh, we have no switch though. We might need to buy turns, so... Okay, let's get item finder, I guess. We don't need to use that yet. We'll keep it in case we do need it. And then if they keep switching around, I mean, they're going to lose more of their energy. Okay, so I guess you kind of got me. And then if you go in with your last DCE, I'll just clean up with the Poliwrath, which is fine. So Hydro Pump. And then we'll save these trainers to last and keep us alive. Lickitung is kind of annoying because if it locks us up. Okay. Now we can't kill it, so I think for the sake of the game we do retreat. Because we don't want to give up free prize, I guess. We are losing 3 energy, but we're kind of energy flush, so it doesn't really matter. And then we'll just hold cards and Whirlpool. Show me you got more energy, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably have more. Miss Tungwrath's another energy down. I wish... Oh yeah, we can attach and Water Gun for knockout, right? Yeah, perfect. Ooh, we even have the switch, so we could clean up with Blastoise if we need to. I don't think we're going to need to. All these things die in 1 hit unless they got another center, which they probably could get. No, not quite. Okay. And what do you got? You gonna slash me? Okay, Gust, knock out my Blastoise. I mean, that kind of does something. Oh, you don't even have it? Okay, I mean, I just need 1 knockout. I mean, I got the energy, but I mean, that's at least a try, I guess. Alright, game. Alright, a tiny bit more of the base set only Rain Dance before we kind of close it up for a while. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we gotta go first. That's big. Ooh, Jynx. Also out of range of us killing it. Double slap. A little bit scary, but not the worst. We can soften up with a Water Gun I think we wait. Well, because we can't really start attacking with a Poliwag anyway. But I don't want to ditch all this yet. I'd be happier seeing like a Squirtle before we go into an Oak, because this is too much water, I think. And losing one of our 2 Poliwraths is pretty big. Okay, plus power is huge. Okay, energy removal. That's a little bit scary. We might have to get set up. They have switch. Okay, that's scoop up. Ditched a lot of resources. We did take 20. Here we have to Oak, no matter what we're losing. That's good. Okay, so we can do some chip damage, and then we can come in with Breeder maybe next turn. Well, we can't get the Blastoise, so we might take an L here. So, that being said, our best bet is probably come in, finish off with Squirtle, right? Probably. Yeah, we already attached. Yeah, and then this Poliwag is going to go down. And then we need to find our Blastoise. That'd be pretty great, actually. Let's throw out Squirtle for now. Yeah. Okay, Comm Search is pretty big, so we attach here. We Breeder up the Poliwrath. We're going to be losing a lot of our energy, but we've got to. Oak. We do have Breeder into Blastoise, and then we need to find the energy. 3, we need to find 2 more, so we've got it. So let's get rid of an additional Blastoise, get back the energy, and then we Rain Dance, and then we take Knockout. So I think we might be okay, but we're kind of drawing dead, so yeah, that's 60 and death. So at least buys us some time, and then they have to set up this Jynx, which can attack very fast. I think Jynx is kind of their cleanup Pokemon for their Hitmonchan. It's kind of a neat little combo, I guess. Let's start setting up the Poliwrath so we can take off some of that energy. Interesting. Okay. Jynx and Hitmonchan. I've not seen this yet, but I like it. If they can get into the Meditate, that'd be kind of scary, but I think we're okay right now. Getting the Poliwrath gusted would be really bad as well, but I mean, we got the switch. I would like to find one of our super energy removals for the Hitmonchan. That made me feel a lot better. Okay. That works too, I guess. Let's put down a Squirtle. And a Squirtle, and we'll draw. Switch is good. Okay, we got the removal. That's perfect. We'll take that off the Chan for sure. Blastoise is already taking Knockout. Let's go ahead and get rid of... How many Blastoise are we down? 1. I think we hold the energy retrieval for now. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, and then Chan, we need plus power 4. Do we have one in Grave? We don't. Maybe we can draw into it. I forget if we run 1 or 2. Oh, okay, we got it. So 40, 50, 60, 70. Let's attach here. I know it's kind of a SER target, but let's give them multiple targets to worry about. And then they got a Jynx left. Can't. Okay, we got the item finder though, so I guess we can take Knockout, but let's see if they have any more basics. I guess you don't have to run too much Psychic. Already down 2 retrievals, a bunch of their Psychic energy. Okay, there's another Chan. Okay, so we're going to get chipped in again. And I think here the best energy removal is to kill. So let's... Can't get rid of... I think we get rid of a Blastoise in the SER. Grab the plus power. 40, 50, 60, 70. And Hydro Pump. And let's see if they're able to come back from that. They got a Retrieval. And then we can even switch and... our Blastoise is getting pretty close. Oh, okay, okay. A reason why we might want it to have last there. Blastoise can chip still. They can't kill it yet, so... okay, so this is like a Dodrio Maker with like a Hitmonchan and Jynx. Pretty cool. I mean, they can chip us in. I don't think we can lose Blastoise, so let's retreat into Poly. And Rain Dance here, Rain Dance here, and I mean, Whirlpool's good enough, I guess. And then we can strip the Dodrio if they get into it, right? Okay, and then we can do 30, 40, 50 with 5 energy, right? If we learn how to spell, that'd be kind of tight too. Water Gun for knockout. Alright, so some closing thoughts on playing the base-only format and this deck especially. We're able to get some pretty good actual base set-only games, although some people on TCGONE will not read. We were able to take all our wins. I think the format's going to have some more quasi-haymaker decks than we're used to in base Fossil. I think there are way more Gus in this format as well, just because of the nature of... Haymaker, so we might need to run more switches than we're currently running. I would also put more frogs, so Poliwags and our Poliwraths in the deck. We probably need one more of each. It's just a little too inconsistent when you're running 3 and 2. It's a little bit sketchy, especially considering how good Poliwrath ended up being in some of our games. Its energy removal is pretty clutch to help us kind of hold on. I did go undefeated in my run, even running up against some actual straight up base Fossil lists, but we didn't run into anything like too strong, like we didn't run into like a Sizestall list or something like that. But running against regular base decks feels great. Running against some even base Fossil decks still feels pretty good. So just a couple changes we might make if we come back into this, and overall I had fun playing the base only format.